Marco Arop. Welcome to Trackside, my friend.
Thank you, Perdita. Thanks for having me.
Marco, first things first. I see that you're a racer at the Grand Slam track. Two-part question for you because, Grand Slam, you got to do it twice. You got to run two different events. So I got two parts for you out the gate. First one, what's your experience like running the 15 and your experience overall at the Grand Slam? And the second part, how you been spending your money, man? I see you're making big bucks. What are you spending it on?
Yeah, the first part, honestly, it's like I just love racing and getting the opportunity to step up into the 15. I think it's going to make me a better 800-meter runner. I think in the future that might open up doors in that event for myself. And then the second part, I'm not a big spender, to be honest. So not much has really changed. I'm very fortunate to be in the position I'm in and to be able to earn the money that I have. But I think I just want to keep it the same and just keep focusing on training and getting better.
So no Cuban link chains, no.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
can't rock it the
Porsches.
same. I wish
Okay.
I could.
Humble Marco, I like it.
I like that. He's investing his money, people.
Yeah,
Okay,
be smart.
That's right. We like this.
Especially in this economy.
Absolutely.
That's
So
true.
I've been listening to the Grapevine, and so Josh Kerr, who is the Olympic bronze medalist at the 1500 meters, he has some things to say. I'll be honest, I didn't like all the things he had to say, but however, when you decided to run the 1500 meters as part of the Grand Slam track, he was just like, it's not like running the 800 meters 2 laps so easy, whatever. But then he came back after he saw what you could do, and he changed his tune. Listen to this.
Who the is teaching you how to run this dude? I don't know who's teaching you how to run this, but this is not okay, Marco. Go back to 800.
I think there's a level of respect that I've gained from them, and I just love to compete against those guys. They're just as competitive as I am, and I think they're starting to take notice that my 1500 is getting much better really fast.
Well, let's talk Project 139. I see that your goal is to break the world record, which was held by David Rudisha. I remember watching that race in London 2012. That was one of the craziest races I've ever seen. But that's a very, very lofty goal. I don't doubt you, though, Marco. But
Right.
talk to me about that. What are you thinking there?
Yeah, I appreciate that. I think it's been a goal of mine since I've started running. That was the first race I watched. In the event before I did my first high school 800. I just searched up on YouTube 800 meters, and that was the standard. Watching David Rudisha run that world record time inspired me to get to that level. And now that I'm like knocking on the door, it's really cool. It's just a testament to all the work that's been put in. I got to give a lot of the credit to my coaches, because without their belief, I don't think I would be near where I am now. So it's only a matter of time before that world record goes down. To get to 139, that's going to be a whole nother level. So that's the next step.
Count your
Nice.
days,
Let's go.
David
Let's
Rudisha.
go.
Count your days, 800 meters. Listen, Marco, there is footage of you on the internet, good footage, okay, of you doing a workout where listen, I don't know how you did this, but you dropped a 48-second 400 meters. Friends were freaking out. You just casually dropped it like, yeah, no big deal. So I want to know, are we going to see you dabble a little bit more at 400 meters?
It's really interesting because for me that's just another day at the track. We've
What?
there's a
Slight
part in
flex,
that
subtle
video.
flex.
I'm not trying to flex, but
No,
there's a
no,
part
flex,
where
man.
Coach
Come on,
Wood
Marco.
says this is the first race pace workout we've done this year, and like I'm used to seeing those times, um, in training, but it's really cool to see the reactions, and it just a little sneak peek of what goes on behind the scenes. To run 141 and potentially run faster, we have to be able to run fast paces and like on short recovery. But yeah, I think we might have some more ridiculous workouts coming up soon.
Listen, Marco, you're running with the 1500-meter guys now, and they're brash. You got Jakob, you got Josh Kerr. So you got to talk a little more trash.
Yeah.
Let them
Yeah, I
know.
gotta
You
work
got to
on
flex
that.
on them. Like,
Get
this
dirty.
is light
Right.
work. 48 seconds is
Get
nothing.
rude.
By the way, I ran a
Yeah.
4x4 with Marco, and he
Oh, we
split at
did?
45. So, he's got that talent in the 400 meters. But I want to shift gears a little bit, getting a little off the track. Talk to me about this fit, okay? We have a fit check.
Oh, yeah.
And You know, you like to do little drip checks at the Grand
Yes.
Slams, and I want to know: are you getting ready for a meet, or is this a Skims photo shoot? You know,
Just a little.
you look
had to
good.
throw something out there for the people. You know, no, I had my friend with me, and he convinced me to put on a bit of a show. I was very very hesitant on that look, but I'm super glad that he was able to convince me because
Nice.
same thing. Seeing the reactions was pretty funny.
Thirst trapping on the gram.
This-
I like it.
He really
Just
was.
a
I'm
little
like,
bit.
is that the cover of Track and Field News or is that
Right.
the cover of Vogue?
Right.
I mean,
That's
who's to
hilarious.
say? How many abs a day do you do? I'm just asking. Crunches.
Honestly, there was a point where I was doing it every day. I think that was, a bit too much. Nowadays, we can get by with 3-4 times a week, just to
Wow.
maintain that strength. But we do all this work, and it's nice to be able to show it off a little bit every now and then.
Yeah,
There you
no,
go.
no. You did your thing. You did your thing, partner. You did your
We
thing.
got a new Marco in 2025.
Appreciate
I
that.
like it. I like it.
Trash talking, showing
Just a little
abs,
sneak peek.
investing, Marco. We like it. All
Yeah.
right, Marco Arop. We know you don't give everyone your time because it is precious.
so
It is
much.
worth a lot. But we thank you for coming on to Trackside. We'll see you again. Good luck this season, okay?
Pleasure was all
I'll
mine.
see you in
Appreciate
Philly,
both.
Marco.
Yeah, I'll see you soon. That's excited for